Welcome back to our nutrition talk. I am so excited to have you guys here today. I have a really great topic for you guys. We're talking about my top strategies to get rid of muscle soreness due to exercise. I am not talking just your basic stretch, foam roll. I have over here essential oil remedies. I got my tops, like all of these cool equipment, things that I use to help prioritize my recovery. Because I need to say this, guys, you could be training so hard in the gym, but if you're not getting the right amounts of adequate recovery, and we're going to deep dive into the science behind that today, then you're not going to be seeing the results that you're working hard for. It's not about how hard you're working in the gym. It's about working smarter. If we work smarter, we're going to see more results, which is what I do with my clients. I have clients getting results, training 3 days a week, guys, prioritizing mental health and all of these other aspects, getting rid of digestive issues. And these are women in menopause. So we're going to be breaking it down. We're going to be going through today 5 strategies to get rid of muscle soreness due to exercise. So before we get started, quick intro. My name's Elizabeth Ayler Fitness. I'm on every platform out there. I worked with over 700 clients all around the world. 4-year degree kinesiology, CSCS, holistic nutritionist, GAPS practitioner. This is Tank, and I'm already dropping the equipment that I'm sharing with you guys today, and we are going to get started. So I'm going to break down today's YouTube like this. I'm going to basically explain what muscle soreness is, the science behind it, something called DOMS. Then I'm going to take you guys through each strategy that I use and that I implement, depending if you're a beginner to advanced athlete, on things that I do in terms of nutrition, supplements, different equipment that I use for my stretching, and how I see my results in the gym. And I basically, guys, I don't even get sore anymore. So we got to try these out. So here's the deal, guys. When you are training hard in the gym, you are breaking down your muscle fiber. In order to build muscle, increase your lean muscle mass, especially for my women out there, as we're getting older, hitting perimenopause, we're losing our bone density, muscle mass at a faster rate, less muscle, more fat, slower metabolism. So when you're training and you're trying to build more muscle, you are ripping that muscle fiber down, okay? You have to, through recovery, through nutrition, you're going to rebuild, allow the muscle fibers to rebuild so they're going to come back stronger. That's the whole key. Training, we want to be pushing it in the gym, focusing on progressive overload to break down the muscle fibers, and then giving it the right recovery, nutrition to rebuild so that we're able to transform our body and build the muscle mass, okay? Now, there is something called DOMS. This is delayed onset muscle soreness. So you guys may realize that you go and you're working out, and then around 12 to 24 hours later, you start feeling that soreness. And it could come up to 3 to 4 days later. And this is just, again, it's called DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. It's from your working out. And if you guys are pushing it hard in the gym and you are getting sore, like this could happen. So just know it's something. And one more thing I do want to mention for all my females out there, when you are getting back into training or you are lifting, I work with a lot of girls that come more from ED. And when if you do a heavy lower body workout and your legs are very sore and inflamed, you may notice the next day your jeans are really tight and it's hard to get in those jeans. That's because when you're breaking down those muscle fibers, all the process in the body, it causes inflammation, which could cause water retention, swelling in the legs, and it goes down. So all my females out there, if you're getting sore and you feel like your clothes are fitting tighter the day after a leg day or an upper body workout, no, you did not gain weight, guys. This is a process, and I have a whole video on my YouTube called 10 Reasons Why the Scale Goes Up Overnight. I highly recommend that, guys. Very important video to watch. So why the scale can go up 3 to 5 pounds overnight. Check that video out. It's from when I first started. So now we know the whole goal when we're trying to build muscle is we're breaking down the muscle fibers so it rebuilds. Okay. So we're able to transform our body. You can become sore 12, 24, up to even 3 days post. Now, what I want to say is this: the more intense the workout, the longer the healing and rebuilding process may take. Also, depending if you're a newbie, a beginner, you may get a lot sore than somebody like me who's been training, around 8 years now at a, high volume, and my body's more used to that demand. Now, I'm going to be taking you guys through 5 strategies right now to get rid of the muscle soreness, so that you guys are able to recover faster, get back into the gym. And I have a ton of things. The last one's the best one, so make sure to stay tuned to the end. So here is the deal. I'm going to start it off with my first one. My first one is going to be progress slowly into an exercise program. If you guys are new to training and you are not doing any strength training, do not go from 0 to 5, 6 days a week. You are going to be so sore that you are not going to be motivated to go back to the gym. You're not going to be consistent with your workouts because you're just going to go in, you're going to hammer it hard, you're going to go all out. A weekend, you're going to be so sore, your body's going to be run down, and you're going to not have the motivation. I have a video I did last week on a live that I talk about, where to get started. It's a video on training for women going into menopause, how to transform your body. But I talk all about training splits. Even if you're a beginner, highly recommend watching last week's live. But here's the deal. Progress slowly into a new exercise program. If you're going from 0, start maybe at 2 to 3 days a week. Get consistent with that. Allow your body to adapt to it. And then slowly increase your volume as needed if you're loving it and you want to. Also, make sure you are giving it adequate recovery time in between your workouts. For example, with all of my clients, I look at, what they do on a typical daily basis in terms of their cardio, in terms of their lifestyle, in terms of what their goals are. For example, I will never put, 2 upper body workouts right next to each other, or have them, doing a running workout on the same day as lower body. So when you are creating your program, I highly recommend, if you're doing more of a muscle split, breaking it up into maybe a push day, a pull day, and a lower body day, make sure you're giving yourself at least 2 days in between so that your body is able to recover and repair. Do not do a shoulder day and then the next day an upper body day, and then, go right back into it, then your legs. You want to make sure you're giving it an adequate, 48 hours in between training that same muscle group if you are going hard in the gym. So my first tip is for newbies: progress slowly into a new training program. Maybe start off with 2 to 3 days a week, get consistent, go from there. And then also, if you guys are setting up your program, make sure you're giving it at least 2 days in between training those muscle groups so you're able to repair, recover, have that strength back so you can go hard in the gym again and consistently be seeing yourself get stronger and make those gains in the gym, but also give your body adequate recovery there. Okay. So that's our tip number 1, guys. And if you guys are new to following me, click that little share button, share this with a friend, invite them. I love doing these every single week just to help you guys. Now we're going to go into my tip number 2. And like I said, I'm saving the best for last. So the second one is going to be move your body. When you are very sore, you tend to kind of just want to just like crash in bed, not move your body, not do much. What I actually love doing are these 2 things. I will typically do after like my leg day, especially, I will get on the treadmill and I will do just like a 20-minute walk just to get blood flowing in my legs, to flush out that lactic acid. Also, another thing that I like to do is I will start incorporating, you're going to go down. So moving your body isn't just, getting on an elliptical or going for a walk or flushing out that for like 20 minutes. And that's light, guys. I don't mean go hard and do a hard cardio session. I mean, move your body in terms of, if it's leg day, your legs are tight, light walk, just get the blood flowing 20 minutes. But also some other things that I like to do is getting blood flow. So one tool that I like to use, I have 3 tools that I want to share with you guys. The first one is, this is a basic lacrosse ball. Do not go to a sports store and spend so much money, $20, buying a trigger point ball. Go on Amazon, get the little trigger point lacrosse balls for $2. And what I love doing is I get really tight in my traps. If you get sore in your chest from bench day and your delts, you can literally lean into the wall and trigger point these areas, trigger point your traps, trigger point your chest by leaning into a wall. This is going to help really release the muscles, get blood flow to the muscles, and get some movement in there. Another tool that you guys can use, I know a lot of people probably got these during the pandemic. Theragun, great tool. Again, blood flow. You can do it in biceps, whatever it is. This is a great tool. Again, guys, with this tip, it's about getting blood flow to that area to kind of flush everything out. So if it's a lower body workout, you can do this on your quads. You can try a 20-minute walk or light elliptical session. If it's upper body, if your forearms are tight, if anything's sore, you can trigger point ball. And then one other cool tool that I have, my dad actually got this to me for my birthday 2 years ago, and it's called the mobility wall. And it's really cool because it has these two attachments. And if you guys check out my favorites video on my YouTube, I actually do a full thing on this, but it goes into your wall. You can put it higher, you can put it lower, and it's basically a foam roller. And you could do your back, you can do your hip, you can get it into your neck. And it's another great, it's kind of just a different form of a foam roller, but I love that you can attach it on a wall and put it higher and lower and really lean and get your body weight into it. And if you guys have a basic foam roller, you can just use that too. So my second tip, guys, is going to be get movement. It could be as simple as after a lower body workout, doing a light, flush it out on the treadmill, flush it out on the bike, easy. Or you can try to get some tools like a cheap trigger point ball, lacrosse ball. You could use a Theragun, and you can use even just a foam roller, or even go extreme and try this sucker out. And it's not about spending hours a day. I know you guys are busy. You don't have time. What I have my clients do is I have them have these tools available right in their living room, so that as they're cooking dinner, the dinner's in the oven, they can just lay on their foam roller for 5-10 minutes. Or they could, Theragun while they're watching the TV, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, if it's not out and if it's not in my area, I'm not going to use it. And you could even see I have a little ball back there too. It's a squishy ball that I lay on my back, and that's another one. And I have this sucker, which is a yoga wheel. And I love to lay on this at night. I do hip openers, and I even open up my spine. So these are just some tools that I wanted to share with you, and I keep them out in my living room. And I just do like 5 to 10 minutes a day. If my back feels tight, maybe I'll lay out on my yoga wheel, get some blood flowing through my T-spine. If it's my quads, I'll break out my Theragun. I just listen to my body. Now, we're going to go into tip number 3, guys. And if you guys are just hopping on, we're going over my 5 strategies to get rid of muscle soreness, to help you guys see your results, train smarter, not harder. So the next one is going to be, you're going to want to write this recipe down. So I am all into holistic remedies. I am very, very health conscious, gut focused. What I put on my body goes into it. I do everything cruelty-free, health. That's me. So one of my favorite things to do are Epsom salt baths. Essentially, what an Epsom salt bath is, it's magnesium, which is great for sore, achy muscles. It also, magnesium is one of the most lacked minerals in the body. It helps calm your mind, relax your muscles. It's great for athletes and people that, work with their bodies, that have a lot of stress and anxiety. If you have a bath available, I love doing an Epsom salt bath, 20 minutes 2 to 3 times a week. And I'm going to share with you, I actually make a recipe with essential oils that I want to share with you guys today. But before I get going, I am not a doctor, guys, especially when it comes to using essential oils. If you're pregnant with anything, never try any supplement out or essential oil without talking to your doctor. And this is a big one too for pregnancy. So one of my favorite concoctions that I do, write this down. It's going to be 1 cup of Epsom salt. And I just get the Dr. Teal's Epsom salt, 1 cup of sea salt, a 1/4 cup of baking soda, and then 15 to 20 drops of your essential oils. And my favorite essential oils to use, this is one of my favorite blends. I will do equal ratios of these 4 essential oils: frankincense, juniper berry, lavender, and rosemary. It's very anti-inflammatory. It's very relaxing to the muscles as well.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Now, so for my other few different types of essential oils that I like to use, guys, I love also using like a eucalyptus. I love using peppermint. But again, if you guys have sensitive skin, please don't throw in the essential oils. You could just do a basic Epsom salt bath, which is going to be incredible for your body. And if you guys have CVS or Target, I recently found the Dr. Teal's. They actually make, what is it called? I love bubble baths growing up, but they have their foaming bath with black elderberry. They have them pre-made. There's like 5 different ones, and they have the essential oils in there. It makes a bubble bath. It has all of your Epsom salts in here. And this was, I think, $3.99. So it's cheap. You're getting 34 ounces on it. And this one soothes stress and has vitamin D, essential oils, black elderberry. Love it. Cheap, easy, effective. Makes you feel good. So the first one we talked about is progress slowly into a new training program and give yourself adequate recovery. Second one is moving your body, stretching, foam rolling. Another one, you could do a bath. Now what I want to talk about, I have 2 more things that I want to bring up to you. And the first one is our post-workout recovery. So I did a whole video on this for you guys. I'm actually going to link it. I need to remind myself. So if you guys are rewatching this and you don't see that I linked the video for you, send me a little comment, but I'm going to try to remember when I'm done with this. But I did a whole video on pre and post-workout recovery. And it is very important, especially if you are on fat loss or trying to build muscle, whatever your goal is, to make sure that you are getting in these specific macronutrients that I'm going to go through right now for recovery. So here's the deal. When you're training hard, you're breaking down your muscle fiber. Your body is catabolic. We're in a state of muscle breakdown. In order to stop that process, we want to make sure we're getting a protein and a carbohydrate source to turn it off and to get us into the recovery mode so that we're anabolic. We're making those gains. That's it, short and simple. Now, if you're just doing a protein shake and water after workout and you're not getting the carbohydrate source in, guys, you're holding back on your recovery. So I am going to show you guys what I do. And I do want you to go watch the video because I really break it down into if you're building muscle, if you're in fat loss, whatever you are, and what specifically to do. But post-workout, I do these 3 things. So I keep to a plant-based protein because I am allergic to dairy. I have a lot of my clients switch over to this specific one, and they notice tremendous difference with their skin, acne, even digestive bloating, because they didn't realize they were sensitive to dairy. So I will link my support link below for all of the supplements. If you guys want to support me, you can order through the link. Always make sure to send me over. I put a thing in the description with my giveaway. If you ever order from me and you put your link and your order number in there, I want to make sure you're getting the right things for you. And I do a monthly giveaway, giving away $100. So it's like a little support back. But I do my plant-based protein. I mix it with a 1/4 scoop of my ignition. This is the game changer. This acts as the glucose supplement. So this is going to slightly spike the insulin a little bit. And I know you guys hear insulin spike, it's so bad for us. But post-workout, this is the important time because that's going to shuttle the protein into the muscle so that we're able to repair and recover faster. I do this pre and post-workout, but specifically too, I add in my glutamine. And the glutamine, just an amino acid, guys, it does have a ton of gut healing benefits, which is why I started doing this to begin with. But this is a really clean one. There's nothing added in it. And this helps with muscle repair and recovery. So post-workout, I do my post-workout stack. I will put it in the description below for you guys, the exact one that I do. And then I also will put the link for the glutamine that I use, and I add that in there. But again, make sure if you ever do order, you put your stuff in the giveaway form or you send me over an email and you let me know what you got, because I want to help you guys and make sure you're ordering the right things for you and you're not getting something that you completely don't even need when it comes down to it. And I want you to win the giveaway. So prioritizing your post-workout meal. Don't just go toward a protein source. Make sure you're getting the mix of the two, and I keep my fats lower. You could even incorporate that into a smoothie, and I have a ton of smoothie recipes on my page as well, guys. Now, there is one more thing that I do want to mention. Diet. And this is going to be, it's kind of, I'm going to mix the two together. With my diet, I follow a very anti-inflammatory diet, and I have a bunch of videos on my page, what I eat in a day, how I'm building muscle while staying lean. Those two videos I uploaded within the last month, two very good ones for you guys to go check out, okay? Here's the deal. If you are putting in your body a ton of processed food and like a lot of fried food, hide in your omega-6, and you're putting a lot of sugars in your body, you're not going to be running, recovering, and performing at your best. I like to have my clients focus on more of an 80-20 rule, but really focusing on an anti-inflammatory diet. So I follow more of a Mediterranean diet. I have my clients track all of their food, and I go in and I make small food swaps so that they're learning how they're taking the way that they eat. And then I'm able to teach them, okay, well, swapping this out, we're able to get this benefit and it tastes amazing and we're going to feel better. So I like my clients to really focus on, you know, we throw things like hemp seeds, chia seeds, we'll make chia puddings, we'll do salmon 3 times a week for omega-3s, focus on getting a lot of our superfoods, our greens. I have my clients do my daily greens and reds, and they notice a tremendous benefit, not just in their recovery, but also in their energy. That's going to tie over to your performance in the gym so that you're able to train harder, recover faster. You feel less bloated, you feel better. So I focus anti-inflammatory diet, and also I utilize electrolytes, and I will put those below to make sure that I'm hydrated. Because if you're training hard, if you're sweating a lot and you're just chugging water and you're constantly thirsty, you may be getting enough water, yeah, but you may just be lacking on your electrolytes, which is your sodium, potassium, and magnesium. Those get depleted when you're sweating and heat and all of that. And that could be a reason why you feel like you're very low energy, and another reason why you may be retaining water and not recovering as well. So I do my daily electrolytes. So I want to go through all of this. Then I have a big announcement for you guys. And here is the deal. So 5 key strategies to help us recover better so that you're able to train not harder, but smarter and see the results in the gym. Number 1, progress slowly into a new exercise program. Make sure you're setting up your program with adequate recovery. If you guys need help, I do coaching, reach out to me. I'm starting to wait list for next month for April. Next, it's going to be moving your body 20 minutes, even if it's just 5 to 10 minutes of foam rolling, or you can do like a 20-minute walk post leg days, flush out the lactic acid. My Epsom salt bath is number 3. My prioritizing post-workout nutrition, and make sure to watch that video that I'm going to remind myself to link below. And then focus more on an anti-inflammatory diet. Look at my what I eat in a day videos. Look at your food as what am I putting this in my body? What is it doing? You know, is it fueling my mind? Or is it truly benefiting me with the micronutrients, the amino acids, everything to recover? Because what you put in your body really correlates to your gut health, your brain health, your cravings, your gut microbiome, all of that. And that's a big thing I structure with my clients. When I make them a program, I want it to be sustainable for them, but I also I get a lot of women going into perimenopause, 40s, 50s, 60s, and a lot of digestive clients. So when I make the lifestyle shifts and I swap out foods, they just notice such a difference with their relationship with food, with their energy, with their sleep, with their recovery, with their gut health. And they're like, I'm not craving things anymore. I'm not bloated all the time anymore. I can remember things. My brain fogs out there. I'm losing weight when the doctor told me I couldn't because I'm too old. So it's about making these lifestyle changes and not about just going balls to the walls in the gym, guys. Slow and steady wins the race, but it's about getting the right program for you. So I hope you guys found this live helpful. I will put everything below for you guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. I got a new YouTube going live this Sunday for you. And last week I put up one on 4 easy meal prep hacks that you have to try. They are a game changer. And any recommendations for future videos, feel free to drop below. But I got a new workout this week and you are going to love it. And I can't wait to see you for our next YouTube. I hope you guys have an amazing day. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for taking the time today to join me.